People who are able to help bring ascension that much nearer are very active, but they are for the time being still up against the actions of the Dark Ones who adopt delaying tactics. However, their attempts to delay the inevitable are futile, and will do little to stop disclosure coming out within a reasonable period. It has been decreed by higher forces that the necessary action should be taken to ensure completion as planned. Those doing the work of the light are protected and are held to carry out their tasks. The Blue Avians continue to oversee what is taking place but will not interfere with our free will, should we elect to follow a different path to the light. There is, however, a plan in place that will lead us ever onwards to a successful ascension. It cannot be allowed to fail, and it is expected that the followers of the light will succeed. There are a number of powerful influences at work, and it is expected that they will overcome any obstacles placed on the path of the light. So be confident and do not allow doubts to creep into your thoughts. The Dark Ones are concerned that they can no longer dictate what takes place, and obstinately try to overcome the power of the light forces that are preventing their success. They threaten those who stand in their way to no avail. Their power has been severely diminished and they can no longer do as they choose. Although they still threaten to use nuclear devices, they know that in reality it will not be allowed. The forces of light are by and large protected, but some souls have already agreed to sacrifice their life for the good of others. Be assured that any such actions will be adequately rewarded, but naturally in some situations karma is being played out, and the outcome is pre-planned. As you have no doubt learned, nothing really happens by chance, as your life plan is arranged to suit your specific needs. If you cannot directly help those who are strongly fighting for full disclosure, you can assist by visualizing it and giving it the power to be successful. It is certainly considered to be the most desirable outcome, and many souls are working for it. As the net closes on the Dark Ones, full disclosure almost becomes a certainty, and many beings of light are helping to raise the vibrations. You look around you and the Earth seems to be in a turmoil, but know that Mother Earth, with the assistance of your space family, are able to cleanse it quite quickly, and there will be no undue delay when the time comes for it to be done. You should bear in mind that you are being helped by beings who are thousands of years ahead of you. For them, problems that you consider to be difficult are simple and easily handled. All around you souls are awakening to the realization that humans are one race. Each of you is your brother's keeper and have been separated for far too long. The Earth has given you many varied experiences as you have moved from one race to another, but now the time has come to see all of them as one. In life after life you have been deliberately led to believe that you are all different, and this has led to many wars and troubles. Humans have to be reminded that there is only one race on Earth, and it is now time to come together. Help each other as many are suffering through wars and deprivation, largely brought about by those who are of the Cabal. There is a time approaching when the Cabal will no longer be able to stay on Earth, as their vibrations will be too low to ascend. From that time onwards there will be great rejoicing as the light will have been victorious. All of you have come a long way to reach the point where you are now, and you have every right to feel satisfied, and in the course of time you will learn more about your experiences. You have had many lives and numerous experiences from which you have quickly evolved. It is just part of your journey back to full consciousness which enables you to leave the lower vibrations behind. From that time onwards you will once again learn the truth of your travels through the different levels, although you will be you will in fact have much more say as to where you will move and continue your evolution. As you are in the last stage of your present life, accept that Mother Earth is also preparing for ascension. She has held on as long as possible to give every soul the maximum opportunity to rise up. So focus on your immediate tasks and keep them in your sight, and do not be distracted by the outer happenings around you. Many are overwhelmed by the events taking place and unaware of their true nature, but they will be getting help from their guides so that they gain the maximum advantage from them. In all possibility you are part of a family that are likely to evolve together, but that is not always the case, as some members may have a different life plan. In each life you will have chosen experiences that satisfied your particular needs to ensure that you have continued to evolve, and they would not necessarily have been the same as your partner's. So you will follow your path whilst allowing others to also follow theirs. On Earth so much is happening, most of which you are unaware, but very soon details will start to emerge. Once this period really gets underway, life will move on very quickly, and you will make up for the time lost by having been denied the advantages of new discoveries. Because you will have advanced civilizations helping you, they will enable you to make up for lost time. You will be moving away from fossil fuels, and use instead free clean energy that will supply all of your needs. At a stroke it will make a tremendous difference to your lives, and make you self-sufficient. You will have more independence, and never again suffer for the want of heat or adequate clean water supplies. There is much more that will follow once people have had their essential needs covered. One thing that often cannot be positively given is the exact timing of the events that are mentioned. However, every effort is made to bring them about, but sometimes unforeseen factors come up that result in delays. One thing you can certainly be sure of, is that important events will take place even if slightly delayed, and revaluation of the currencies is virtually ready to go ahead. There are as always interested parties who stall for time, but if they deliberately or unnecessarily cause delay, they will be removed and left behind. The powers that be are determined to go ahead at the first possible opportunity. You may not get regular updates on all such matters, but some progress is always being made. This message comes through my higher self. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. In love and light.